Irish were originally black people, and
All right, so I'm sick of this whole idea that the Irish were non-white, or the Irish were black, or the Irish were considered non-white. If they were considered non-white, they couldn't immigrate to America because America had a whites-only immigration policy. So that's a bunch of bullshit. They were considered unclean or savage because of British propaganda, which painted them as uncivilized and unworthy because they had an anti-Catholic bias. So that's why they were treated bad in America, not so much that they were considered non-white.
this is an illustration from a magazine, Harper's Weekly, from the 1800s, and it actually tells you in there, if I've left the whole thing, it says the Iberians were believed to originally be an African race, okay? And you can see how
They did that to everybody. They said Abraham Lincoln was black. They said that Abraham Lincoln was from a Ethiopian mother. When white people wanted to insult you, they would call you black or a nigger lover or you're half nigger, something like that.
Irish Iberians started off like this, mixed with these, and became, this was kind of a sort of midway transitional stage. But if you look at...
And if they mixed, they would be at best mixed people. Or depending on how white they mixed, they would still be considered white people. You're telling me that if your fifth great-grandfather was black, you're still black? No. And this is just pointing out how if you mixed a black person's hair and a white person's straight hair, you're going to get some type of curly, tough hair texture.
The Iberian writing of the time is almost exactly the same as the Paleo-Hebrew script, right? Saying that these guys came from Jerusalem, basically. Britain actually started...
All right, this guy also believes that everybody who was a Hebrew was black, and he believes Africans aren't black for some reason.
So when the Europeans came to get slaves, not a single African went into slavery. What happened was the slavers came for the Judeans, the Negroes, and it was the Africans who actually sold them into slavery. It was the Arabs and the Africans who sold them into slavery.
All right, so of course he has this belief system that Africans and Negroes, as he called them, he's using the old term for black, were not the same people. But by his logic, if you were a Negro and you were born in Africa, then you are by default a African. So this guy's pretty retarded.
Right? They didn't sell themselves into slavery. It was the Africans were selling the outsiders, the ones who came in and were actually prospering in the wilderness of their land.
Wilderness.
So that dispels that myth that Africans were selling each other into slavery.
No, it doesn't.
So,
oh my gosh, this guy's retarded.
More biblical references that tell you that the Israelites were actually black people, but you can like go through it in the Bible.
All right, hold on. This guy is being very...
Israelites were actually black.
Okay, so let's see right here. So in the book of Job, it referenced Job's skin being black and his bones being burnt as a metaphor for his suffering. So that's not really something to brag about. He's not saying that he was literally black. He was using that as a metaphor. And the other two, which is that big L word that I can't really say, he's referencing his skin being as black Most of these references is skin being black because I'm suffering through some type of pain, not I'm literally fucking black. I wish he referenced like Song of Songs where the lady actually talked about being black and not being afraid. So yeah, there was racism in the Bible, I guess. And also, he could have referenced how Moses' wife Bathsheba was from Israel, but no, he's too stupid to do that.
About the what's called the Renaissance period, all of the artwork was replaced throughout Europe, but because Russia, well, it was a kind of insular society at that time.
No, it wasn't.
Renaissance didn't get to Russia, so you can go online and search for Russian icons, and you'll find.
Okay, I did go online and Saint Moses the Black was not a Russian icon. He was actually from Ethiopia. He lived in the 4th century and he did some type of miracle that the Catholic Church actually seen as sainthood. So that's why he's a saint. He's not literally Moses, nigga. He's not literally Moses. He's just a guy named Moses, and they distinct him by calling him black. So yeah.
All black people are the same, basically, but they're not. Africans and Negroes are different. They have a different.
Yes, African and Negroes are different. There are Arab Africans, white Africans, let's see, Indian Africans, all types of Africans other than black Africans. There's Berber Africans. But let's see where he's going with this.
Little structure, different skull shape, and one interesting thing is African people, real Africans, cannot grow hair like Negroes can.
What? They totally can. There's literally thousands of tribes of Africans that grow out their afros and shit. I don't know where he's getting this.
So African men cannot grow beards.
Such a strange thing to point out. Like, African men can't grow beards. I mean, if he says chest hair, many Africans don't grow chest hair because the more hair on your body, the more likeliness you're going to get hot. But what the hell? Okay, do you all want me to show you pictures?
All right. African women cannot grow afros. All right, so
yes, they can. They choose not to. I mean, there's many African, but I'm going to show a picture and you're going to say, oh, you're cherry picking. But this idiot literally said African women cannot grow out afros.
So a very powerful thing. If you see real African women, you'll see that they've always got very, very short hair.
And if you see like American women, you see that they have extensions in their hair, usually like for reasons that are only known to them. A lot of black females and African females don't grow out their hair like long.
They can't grow it. Very quickly, Adam was not.
Alright, I'm just going to show some pictures.
I had recently cut my hair, so it was a small afro, and I was repeatedly called out of class by one of the members of staff, called my hair incorrect, said my hair was untidy, not fit for school, and once threatened to cut my hair with scissors.
See, there are African women with afros, all types of shit. You see that girl in the green, she has a big ass afro. I wish I had one like that. That shit is huge.
On a similar note, who were the Spartans?
Uh-oh.
In one of the books that were left out of the Bible, the Maccabees, it tells you that the Spartans were brethren of the Jews there, the Judites there. There's a letter to the Lacedaemonians, as they were called, saying, "Look, we're brothers. Let's make a pact. Let's join together." So it tells you right there that the Spartans were actually black people as well.
Oh my gosh. This guy is delusional. Just because they said that they were brothers doesn't mean that they were actually like brothers. They meant it in a metaphorical way, not in a literal fucking way. This guy's an idiot. He has no DNA to back up his claims. This guy says that Africans are not Negroes, which saying they're not black, which some of them aren't, but most of them are. It's just so fucking autism all throughout the day.
Brings us to King James the sixth and the first. He was a black man.
Wait, he jumped from the 6th to the 1st? How the fuck? Usually it goes from the 1st to the 6th. I don't know. Are they different people? I mean,
Okay. Now you can go to the National Portrait Gallery and you'll see a white guy
of course.
looking back at you. But those portraits were basically repainted. Okay. What couldn't be painted?
If it was repainted, then it would be a black person that they repaint, according to your logic. What you're looking for is forged or forged or just they made a fake painting, not repainted.
Over were engravings, and in the 1611 Bible, there's an engraving of a black man. He was actually again an Israelite of the royal house of Judah, descended from the Pharaoh's line. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But what came in through France? Sorry, yeah, I told you. Yeah, so he was the one who had the Bible translated as faithfully as possible at the time, because it says in the foreword actually that there were people, and he meant the Roman Catholic Church, who wanted to destroy the word of the Most High, and he didn't want that to happen. So that's why
you're destroying history.
He sat on the thrones of England, Scotland, Ireland, and France actually, and he unified them into one kingdom. And I said, there's the bogus painting of James.
Mm-hmm.
He's been smeared with allegations of homosexuality and sleeping with his mother, but they're all baseless claims.
Not as baseless as calling him black. I mean, to tell you the truth.
How can you be homosexual and have 9 children with your wife? You have to have an awful lot of sex to get 9 children, I think.
He could be bisexual. I mean, there's tons of people who still has a lot of children that are gay and bisexual at least. I mean, shit. There was a guy named Danny Boy. He actually recorded for Tupac. He had like 5 kids and still turned out to be queer. So, shit. Alright, I'm gonna stop it here. This guy's an idiot. Please like and subscribe.